Hey everybody, welcome back. I know it's been quite a while, about 2 months I think, but with Alpha 2 right around the corner for Ashes of Creation, we are starting to make videos again. We just had the Alpha 2 live stream that gives us a little bit of a look into what's happening when it launches on October 25th, and we have quite a few things to go through. So we've got a map, we've got the weapons that will have talent trees. We've got some of the archetypes, I believe all of them that will be in at the launch at least, as well as some of their abilities. And then we've got their little gameplay or Alpha 2 guide to look at. So I know it's not Warcraft Rumble, but like I said in a previous video, we are switching to Ashes of Creation. I've always loved MMOs. Warcraft Rumble was kind of an offshoot because I liked World of Warcraft so much and we enjoyed the game enough to make content about it. But now we are transitioning to an MMO that I've been so excited for such a long time, since I backed it on Kickstarter in, like, I don't know, 2017, maybe that. Whenever it launched on Kickstarter, we backed it, but we've been waiting a long time for this. So let's look at some of the things that we have here. We have this cool Alpha 2 map that shows some nodes. If you don't know what nodes are, the simplest form or simplest explanation about that is that they are like a development plot that you work together with everybody else in the environment to upgrade, and as the nodes upgrade and get bigger, they offer you more things in that zone. Sometimes leveling up a node will unlock different shops, different resources, different dungeons, different things you can do in the environment, so those are going to be super fun. Points of interest, we've got quite a few things here. I don't exactly know what points of interest are, but it seems like they could be anything. We've got Darrigal Estates, Church of the Seven Stars, Oakenbane Keep, which all seem like maybe towns. Maybe the keep is a dungeon, maybe the Ursine Caves is a dungeon. I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and find out. We have quest givers, so these purple things on the map, those are, I'm assuming, quest hubs. I'm assuming those aren't like individual quest givers, but more of like quest hubs, kind of like in World of Warcraft. We've got events, which we don't really have any description of those yet, I don't believe. But then we also have dungeons. It looks like we have one dungeon for Alpha 2 called the Wreckage of Carfin. Very excited for that. But this map is pretty huge from what I could tell during the Alpha 2 roadmap live stream. So, or Alpha 2 guide rather. So very excited to get into this on the 25th. We also have these awesome weapons that will be available during the Alpha 2 launch. These are, I don't believe these are all the weapons that are available, but these are the ones that will come with talent trees implemented. So if you're not familiar with Ashes, weapons are also going to have talent trees, which is kind of cool. I'm very excited to experiment with combining different weapons with different classes and seeing how those talent trees mesh together. So we've got mace, short bow, long bow, one-handed sword, two-handed sword, wand, and book. Other than those are the ones that have talent trees on launch, I don't know a whole lot about them. I've not actually done a whole lot of research into the game. This is just more of something I've been waiting for a long time, and I'm excited to sink my teeth into it. So, next we have all the character archetypes. We have the Bard archetype, which looks like they are going to be obviously about singing and dancing and providing buffs to your party members. This is going to be a fun class to play. Can't wait to try it out. I'm not going to have the abilities on the screen for too terribly long, just because if you want to pause the video, you can and read them all. I haven't even read them all yet, but I will be making videos about them where I discuss the skills and the abilities and how they might play on the class in future videos, so look forward to that. Probably the first one will happen sometime later this week. Next we have the Cleric, which is obviously like a healer. They res people, I believe they probably give buffs, and looks like we have something called Chains of Restraint, so it looks like they will have some sort of crowd control as well. Holy Magic, just like most games, is your basic healer type. So, very excited for that. Then we have Fighter. Having not looked at any of the abilities yet myself, like legitimately, this is probably what I'm going to play when it launches on the 25th. It just seems like it will be super fun. But it looks like this is your basic warrior type of gameplay. They've got overpower like World of Warcraft. They've got rupture, brutality, leap strike, unyielding berserk. So yeah, this is gonna be a ton of fun. Then we have the mage. This is pretty standard. It looks like you have fire spells, frost spells, arcane spells. Hey, I even see blink there. So that's that's teleport, which is just what it is in WoW. So very excited for that. And then we have the ranger archetype, which looks like it is kind of rogue-ish, but with bows. So they have camouflage. They've got bow skills. It looks like we have headshot, raining death, so also some traps. So basically just a hunter from WoW, honestly. The camouflage is pretty cool. And then last we have the tank, which is, well, your tank. Looks like another warrior type class, but more tanky. This is going to be your tank in dungeons and PvE scenarios. Looks like they are very durable. They've got protect, they've got wall, they've got fortify, all sorts of cool stuff. So yeah, very excited to get into the alpha on the 25th. Like I said, try all of these classes, come out with guides for them. But if you want to pause the video and look at all the skills for all of the classes, you can absolutely do that, but I'm going to be looking at them in later videos individually, so be on the lookout for that once again. We also know that there will be the Caravan System in the alpha when it launches. So if you don't know what that is, it is a system that's implemented because you can't teleport with all of the resources in the game, and certain areas have different resources, and sometimes you need to transfer some of those resources to a different area. So how do you do that? Well, you do it with a caravan system. And this is a system that was in probably my most nostalgic and favorite MMO from when I was growing up, called Silk Road Online. It's where you, as a merchant, get a caravan, so something that holds a bunch of goods, and you take that caravan and you transport those goods from one area to another. Now, while you're going, you can have people attack your caravan and steal your things, which is really cool, because then you get this aspect of like hiring bodyguards to protect your loot and then paying them, or if you're more on the PvP side of things and you would like to try and kill people and gain resources instead of just farming them, you can try and intercept the caravan. I think it's going to add a lot of depth to the trading system. It might sound kind of tedious if you really think about it in depth, but I promise you, from playing it way back in the day when I was younger in Silk Road Online, the system is awesome. You're going to have a ton of fun with it. But other than that, I believe that is all we know about the Alpha 2. I'm going to leave you guys with the Alpha 2 kind of survival guide that they created. I think it's like 3.5 minutes long. So sit back and enjoy.
Hello adventurer, welcome to Ashes of Creation Alpha 2, where the world of Verra is yours to explore and shape. Ashes of Creation Alpha 2 is an important early testing phase, which will be continually updating. As a participant, your journey will help shape the game's future through providing feedback and hunting down bugs to help us refine the world of Verra. When you first step through the portal, you'll begin your journey across various regions. One of these is the city of Lionhold, a Kalar military outpost. It's the launch point for their efforts to reclaim their ancestral home. Here, you'll meet the locals and embark on countless quests and adventures. As you continue your journey through Verra, you'll discover the Citadel of the Steel Bloom, once the proud headquarters of the Order of the Steel Bloom. Now it's abandoned and overrun by mercenary bandits. Treasures, dangers, and untold stories await. You may be wondering, how will I travel to all of these places? Don't worry, adventurer. There are so many ways to explore Verra, including a variety of mounts to carry you across vast landscapes, through the dense forest, and over rugged mountains to reach your destinations. Nodes are a major part of our journey, offering you choices that will shape the world. Will you join the node of Winstead or ally with the city of Miralith? Each decision shapes the world, and the node you choose will grow, thrive, and evolve based on your contributions. What are those contributions, you ask? You can help expand your node by trading, crafting, and helping it grow into a prosperous city. You can fight creatures, complete quests, participate in events, commissions, and mayoral commissions, node wars, and of course, gathering. Throughout your journey, you'll find valuable resources in the wild, from ores to herbs to lumber. Each resource plays a vital role in the development of both your node and your character. Caravans are another way to aid your node. Transporting vital goods is essential for your new home's development. But be wary, other players may seek to claim your cargo for themselves. Caravans aren't the only place where you'll face off against other players. Don your equipment and prepare for node wars, where skill, strategy, powerful gear, and teamwork will determine victory or defeat. Travel to Oakenbane Keep to challenge the formidable beasts lurking within. Not all threats are ordinary. Deep in the wild, Tumok, the one-eyed Cyclops, awaits. Beware, he doesn't take kindly to intruders. The world of Verra is alive and ever-changing, shaped by your choices. So prepare yourself, adventurer. Alpha 2 is just the beginning. The journey awaits. Will you rise to the challenge?
So, I know I'm excited for it. I hope you guys are excited for it too. Like I said, we are going to start making videos again. Kind of sporadically, probably at the least once a week, until the Alpha 2 actually launches on the 25th. When that happens, the Alpha will be live on weekends, so Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays. We will likely be streaming most of those days, if not all of those days, and we will also be making plenty of videos on guides. We're going to go in depth on node systems, on classes, on talent trees, both classes and weapons, on dungeons, on zones, all sorts of stuff. It's going to be so much fun. I am so excited, and I hope you guys are too. So I hope you catch me live on the 25th when the servers go up, and hopefully it'll be smooth. But remember, this is just an alpha. This isn't actually a game. We are here to test the game, and as much fun as it's going to be, it's not a finished product. So keep that in mind. If you're testing alongside me, if you have a key yourself, keep that in mind. Make sure you're reporting bugs. Make sure that you know that the game is alpha. It's not necessarily polished in all of its aspects, and this is for them to test and for you to test. So report bugs, help it become the best game possible, and when it launches, we should have a ton of fun. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.